Okay, so we welcome you back again. Then we welcome you back again, as I said it earlier. We are going to not waste my time, dive into the other aspect of mathematics where algebra is being taken in motion. Have it in mind that this channel or this platform is solely created to help students who are finding problems in the area of mathematics. And please, if you are fortunate to have us today, make sure you share, you like, and you comment, you subscribe as well, so that everything will be fine. Now let's continue with life. Today we are going to dive into how to multiply algebraic expressions to binomial expansions and monomial expansion. So what we are going to do today is we are going to dive into algebra. Then under algebra we are going to look at what we call monomial by binomial expansion. Monomial by binomial expansion. Now, in the first place, we have to understand what we meant by monomial. When we say monomial, we are talking about terms in an algebra or an expression which contain only one term. That is what is meant by what a monomial. So here, a monomial. So mono means what? One. The prefix mono means one. So if I have something like this is a monomial. If I have something like this, 2a is a monomial. If I have something like 6q is a monomial. Are you getting me? In the same manner, when we dive into what we call binomial, with binomial, we are talking about expressions containing two terms. Are you with me? Expressions containing two terms. So with binomial, I can have something like 2 minus a. This is a binomial. I can also have something like 6, let's say w plus, let's say r. This is also a binomial. So expression containing two terms is what we call what? Binomial. So what we are going to do is we are going to look at how to find the product of a monomial and a binomial. Likewise, what we have here. So you could see that question number 1, I have a monomial, that is one term that is multiplying a binomial. Within the bracket, I have x plus 3, and this is a binomial where 6 is multiplying everything over there. And I believe this, at the end of the day, you'll be able to get the concept and solve it as it's supposed to be. Very good. So quickly, let's dive into that, how to solve the questions one after the other, then everything will be fine. So I'll write down my solution. Then I will start with question number 1. So I have 6 in the bracket, x plus 3. So over here we are saying that because 6 is a monomial, and monomial is expanding or it is multiplying what we have in the bracket as binomial, meaning 6 will take charge of this, multiply that, then 6 will also take charge of that. So let's see how to go about it. So in the first place, I'll write down my 6 taking charge of the x. Okay, meaning 6 will multiply the x in the first place. And mathematics, when we have 6 times 2, this can also be rewritten as 6 in the bracket 2. So what I am trying to say is this is the same as what we have here. I believe you are following. Very good. So let's continue with line. So I'll continue with a sign in between. So I have 6 in a bracket 3, meaning 6 as a monomial, that is one term, took charge of this. It is multiplying it plus 6 taking charge of this. So here we have 6 multiplying x. Remember, anytime that a variable stands on its own in algebra, that is in mathematics, there is a coefficient of what? 1. So here, the whole number 6 will multiply the 1 here. So I have 6 by 1, where I'm going to get 6x plus, so this 1 to 6 by 3, I'm going to get what? 18. So therefore, we can conclude that this becomes our answer. Why? Because in algebra, we say that we cannot add the 6x to this, because this and this are not what? Like terms. They are unlike terms. Because here is x, there's x attached to it. Here too, there's nothing like x attached to it. Are you with me? Very good. So this then becomes our final answer. Quickly, let's dive into question number 2. So question number 2, I have -4 in a bracket x minus 3. So this time around we have, that is a monomial one term expanding a binomial. Remember I said we are tackling problems involving expansion where monomials multiply or expand binomials. Are you getting me? Very good. So here please, when you are expanding, make sure you consider the something. Make sure you consider the signs in front, that is the operational signs in front of the numbers as well. So over here I have -4 taking charge of the positive x. Remember x is positive, and here I have -4 taking charge of what? The -3. Are you getting me? The -4 has come here, so -4 is taking charge of this, -4 is taking charge of that. So here I have +1 here, the 1 here is positive, and we have negative multiplying positive, we are going to get what? Negative. Then 4 times 1, I'm going to get what? 4x. So this then becomes 4x. Now negative by negative multiplying, I'm going to get what? Positive. 4 by 3, well, I'm going to get what? 12. So algebraically, this then becomes my final answer. This then becomes my final answer. Why? Because they are not like 10, so I cannot subtract the 4 from the 12. This has x attached to it, so they are not like 10. Therefore, I'll conclude this as my final answer. Let's continue with question number 3. And I believe you are following as well. So question number 3, I have -5x in a bracket 3x minus 4. So as we've been doing, we said that the monomial, that is one term, will take charge of the respective constituents within the binomial. So the -5x will take charge of that, and this one will also take charge of that. So I have -5x taking charge of positive 3x. Then the same -5x will also take charge of -4. Please, I believe you are following. Very good. So here the coefficient will multiply. Remember, I have -5 multiplying +3, and negative by positive, I'm going to get what? -5 by 3, I'm going to get 15. Then here there is a variable attached to the 5, meaning the x here will multiply the x here. And remember, x multiplying x, the power here is 1, 1. According to the rules and indices, we maintain one of the bases and we add the powers. So we are going to get x 1 plus 1, which is x power 2. So here becomes x power 2. I believe you are following. Very good. Here too, in the same manner, the -5 will multiply that, but negative times negative, I'm going to get what? Positive. And 5 times 4, I'll get 20. Then my variable x will come. Remember, here there is no x there. That is why we've written the x straightforward. So here too, I'll conclude that this is my final answer. Why? Because this one has x squared. Remember, this is x squared and this is x power 1. They are not like terms. They can only be like terms only when the power here too is 2. I get me. So 15x squared, -15x squared plus 20x are not like terms. So therefore, this becomes my final answer. Very good. So we solve question number 4. So as we were doing, or as I said it earlier, the monomial will take charge of the individual terms within the binomial. Very good. So starting with the monomial, I have 3x will take charge of this, so -1. Then remember the 3x that is here is positive, so plus 3x. And remember this one too is positive, so 2x. Are you following? Very good. So here, the 3 will multiply that, and I'm going to get what? Negative 3x plus 3 will multiply that. I'm going to get 6. X will multiply that. I'm going to get x over 2. Have it in mind that here there's x here, x is also there. But here we don't have any x there. Okay, that's why we had x like that. So here x will multiply x. The power here is 1, and I will add the powers. Well, I'm going to get the x power 2. So this then becomes my final answer. I'll keep on telling you that negative 3x and 6x squared are not like terms, because here the x has a power of what? 1, and here the x has a power of what? 2. So they are not what? Like terms. Very good. Then we solve the last question. I will leave the last question to you, then you try your hands on it. So question number 5, please try your hands on it and leave your answer within the comment section, then we discuss it afterwards. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for being with us till the end. I believe you found this video helpful. If yes, if you've been able to find this video helpful, please make sure you don't forget to subscribe. Maybe your friends too are out there who need help like this. Make sure you share the channel with them, the link with them, so that they can also tune in and they will also be blessed as well. This is a platform that we've created to help students, specifically students in JHS and SHS, who are finding mathematics being the most difficult subject ever, which is not true. So we are here to help you out. We are here to make sure that you also become the best version of yourself in the field of mathematics. Thank you. Have a blissful day. Bye bye.